Wait, y'all live so much for social media that you had the nerve to come on a social media app with 1 billion people active every day and tell everybody that you're dating a broke man. Instead of just leaving him, if that's not what you want, you decide to come on the internet and tell everyone that's what you're doing. What did this generation come to?
What's good, you guys, and welcome on another episode. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are here for the very first time, please don't forget to smash the subscribe button before you click up. There is a creator who took to TikTok to ask the people to advise her because she is dating a broke guy. And trust the internet, never to disappoint. They will give you more the advice you even requested for. You might as well dissect and dig deeper into some information that you might probably not share as well. She made a 3-minute video, so I want you guys to relax, explaining the dynamic of the relationship and some of the things that have happened while they were together. And now she needs an advice because the guy is very, very broke, but on which terms, which you guys are going to find out. So without wasting much time, let me just get right into a video.
I'm dating a broke guy, and it really sucks because he has the best personality, hands down. I have so much fun with him, but it's like it's gotten to the point where right now I'm not doing as financially well as I normally do. So in the past, like, we have taken trips, but I've paid for the trips, I've paid for the hotel, I've paid for the rental of the car. If we've been to concerts, I've paid for the tickets. He does what he can when he can, but he doesn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? But he does what he can when he can. But it's gotten to the point where it definitely sucks because I'm not doing as well financially. I can't afford to do things for two people. I can't even afford to do things just myself right now. So because I can't afford to do things for two, we actually don't do anything. We haven't done anything. Like, if I'm being for real, for honest, like in September, for my birthday month, he does celebrate me around those times though. He does celebrate me around the holidays. He does celebrate me around my birthday. But yeah, it's been October, November, December, January. So for the past 4 months, me and him, we just been like sitting ducks. And yeah, it sucks. Like, it's crazy because I feel like females come online and talk about, like, look what he bought me, look what he got me, look at where he took me. It's like the ones that are dating the broke men, we don't talk about it. But it's like, no, I mean, I don't know, there has to be like a conversation about it. And it really sucks because I feel like it's kind of getting to the point where if I'm not the breadwinner, or if I don't somehow make my life lead me up to making income for two, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to be with this person. And it just really sucks because like I said, he has like the best personality, hands down. So I'm on here to ask, what do I do? And don't be too cold, like, don't be too rude, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my narcissist ex-boyfriend who made way more money than I did, and you know, that wasn't the answer. Like, so it's like, where is the common ground? Like, and obviously I do have a little bit of fear, like, if I stay with him during this whole time and I continue to help out, is he gonna just walk away when he does better? It's just, it's so scary. It's so crazy because it's like, I really like him, and I really like don't want to like not be with him, but at the same time too, like, I'm too effing old to do this shit. Like, I've already spun around this block a few times. Like,
What do you guys think about that video? She seems like a very sweet person. She sounded so unproblematic, but there's something to be worried about, which is fair. But do you guys think she is in any way emasculating the said boyfriend or the person she's dating? Because I think I saw tons of comments like that why are you emasculating this man? And the fact that you're already on the media talking about it, that should tell you that you know what you're supposed to do. You just wanted to be sure. Your mind already is telling you to leave. You know you're supposed to leave. So the fact that you're on the media now emasculating him is so wrong. But I want to know what you guys think about that video in the comment section. Like I said, you guys can hear that she asked for advice and people came in hard. What do you think is going to be people's point of view on this particular video? Without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
I'm going to give you the advice you're seeking because you said in your video how you wanted advice. If you're screaming to the rooftops and coming on the internet about how your man's broke, you already have the answer to your question. You already should know you should leave that guy. And you've been way too patient, way too empathetic, way too understanding. And that's why you're coming onto the internet, because you need that extra push to get you going. Yes, you say in your video that he has a great personality, but does he have a great personality because he's genuinely a great guy, or does he have a great personality because he has to have a great personality to bag you because he don't got no money? Because men who don't have money or who are broke, the only other way to get a woman is to have a great personality for a woman to even want to be around him. And you even said in your video that you fear that once he does get on his feet and he does get money, that he's just going to leave. And this is exactly why I personally don't date broke men, because when they're broke, they're willing to take whatever woman that's willing to accept them. But then when they get to where they want to be, they leave y'all in the dust. I mean, hey, it's fine if you just want to have fun with a broke man, but I would not get in a relationship with one or take one seriously, because at that point they're in survival mode. That goes for anybody. When you're broke, you're just in survival mode. So you'll really just take whatever anybody's willing to give you. And in a follow-up video, somebody asked if he's doing anything to get out of his situation. And you basically just skirted around the question, making excuses, talking about how he has a house and he has student debt and he has other debt. And he's just a victim of bad circumstances. That video told me everything I need to know. He doesn't have a plan. And maybe he is a great guy, but I feel like when you're broke, you really shouldn't be dating, because at the end of the day, you're in survival mode and you need to focus on getting yourself right before trying to bring anybody else in the picture. And you did mention how you did date someone who did have money. Personality was at 0. But I feel like you just went from one extreme to another extreme. Because that didn't work out, the guy with money, and didn't work out, and he was so narcissistic. Now you went on the flip side and went with the nice guy with the personality, but he's broke. There is a middle ground. Is it easy to find? No, but it is out there. And if he's such a great guy, then I feel like he would understand if you told him, hey, we just need to take a break from each other, step back from each other, because clearly you're not in the space to date because of your financial situation. And I think you need to focus on that, because it sounds like it's stressing you out because you're always paying for your trips and your excursions and things to do. And you said that money's getting tight for you right now. I feel like if he really loved you and you're the girl of his dreams, he would go and get right with his finances and come back to you when he's right. That's just my opinion.
Y'all saw that girl talking about her broke boyfriend, but he has an amazing personality and she don't know what to do. She even says that she pays for vacation, pays for dinner, but she has the mindset of, well, I feel like I need to work for 2 people instead of 1. I'm not gonna lie, that's the red flag. How is your girl outworking you in the relationship? You guys both have responsibilities. You guys both have a place to stay, separate places, but he's always having to fix things on the houses, but you have responsibilities as well. Once she said, I feel like I need to work for 2 people instead of 1, that's the red flag for me. For my personal opinion, I would work harder than I would want my girl to work. If I'm with someone and there comes down to a time of who's going to work the 2 jobs, who's going to work the 3 jobs, it's good enough that she works 1. There's a point in time where you're going to have to step up and figure it out. That's the whole point of women wanting to rely on you. You know how to bring out the feminine energy. Now, I hope she appreciates it once it comes to the situation. But for me personally, I wouldn't really want my girl to think that she needs to work harder than me. That sounds a little backwards.
So y'all wanted me to speak on the broke boyfriend. I didn't even know what that was, so I had to go do my research and I watched the video. And basically what I took from it is This is rule 101 as to why women cannot be in relationships with broke men. Because one part of the conversation that people don't talk about enough is when you get in a relationship with a man that's broke and you take on the responsibility of paying for stuff and get into your masculine role, you lose respect for him, right? And losing respect for him is exactly why you would come to the internet and tell everybody that you're dating a broke man, right? That lack of respect is the same reason why you would come to the internet and air him out, right? Because we really don't need to know. You got one or two decisions to make in this. Either you can keep paying for stuff and shut up, or you can break up with him, right? It's not very hard. But when you get to the point where you okay with embarrassing him on the internet, it's because you have a lack of respect for him. And that lack of respect comes because you're in a masculine role, taking care of him like a dependent, like a child, right? So you don't have respect for him. You don't see him really as a man. At the end of the day, if he that down bad, he does not need to be dating. He needs to be focused on getting his money together. Y'all can be friends. That can be your homeboy. But as far as a relationship, he doesn't have what it takes to be in a relationship. See, that's the problem with y'all and not knowing how to vet. If you're vetting for somebody to be in a relationship with, somebody to be able to be a leader, a protector, one of the main things you would need to make sure is that that person is financially stable. I'm not putting a number on how much the person needs to make. Financially stable in general. You need to see how this person deals with money, how they manage money, all of that, right? But that's part of the vetting process and knowing that this person is somebody that you can actually be in a relationship with. The fact that that's not a deal breaker for y'all is the reason why a lot of y'all end up in relationships you shouldn't be in. A man who cannot manage his money, a man that is broke, a man who puts dating over his financial stability is a huge red flag. There is no reason why you're more concerned about women than you are your financial stability. Outside of a woman, as a man, you should be focused on your financial stability. But the fact that you're not and a woman is more important to you says where your priorities are. Your priorities are messed up. So again, back to the original point. He can be your homeboy until he can get himself together, until he can establish showing that he's a man and he financially can support himself and somebody else. But until that point, you being in a relationship with him, if you want to continue to be his sugar mama, then keep doing that. But if you're going to do that, then shut up and keep it off the internet.
Posting the video of the lady who says she's dating a broke guy who has a job, debt, has a house, but somehow can't pay vacations, dates, all of that. My first thought was, this man is a different flavor of the previous man she was dating. Why do I say that? If you come out of a traumatizing relationship, I don't know how much time she took to heal from that situation, but if you come out of a traumatizing relationship, chances of you picking someone who has those characteristics but they look different are very high. That's why people have back to back to back narcissistic relationships. He might just be putting on a mask because she's coughing out dollar signs. Paying for trips, paying for everything is wild.
There's a type of financial abuse in which someone puts all financial responsibilities on one person, even if they can afford to help out, even if it's their responsibility. They do this to make you suffer, to affect your financial health. She's already mentioned that her finances are not in the place that she wants them to be. This guy may have seen her and decided he's going to take her down in this way. This is a possibility. That was the first thought that came to mind, that she might be dating a similar guy who's just showing it in a different way. This man has a job. This man has a house. So he can prioritize and say, you know what? I can't pay lavish dates. I can take you here. This is what I can afford. And then she says, yes, I can go, or no, I can't go. I'm not okay with that. Unless there's also other issues going on, where she's unable to accept the lifestyle that he can provide. Maybe that's also something that's going on. So then she's choosing to pay so that she has what she wants or the lifestyle that she wants. But then I wonder, how come he's not contributing what he can afford? I didn't hear anything of that sort. If someone does not meet the lifestyle you want, you need to find a match. Don't try to force someone who doesn't fit into that.
The name is Shido. I'm your personal, emotional, intelligence detective. Always keeping it real. Far from my talk, you won't regret it.
The best personality, hands down.
If I were a man and I was average looking and broke, I'm gonna have the best personality ever. I'm gonna tell you all the jokes and pretend I like you as best as I can. Why? Because I want the benefits of having a woman. Y'all need to look at it like this. Imagine a man approaches you and you know right off the bat he's broke and he has a bad personality. You're gonna think, wow, what's the point of being with you? You're broke and you have a bad personality. But if he had approached you and he was on his best behavior, calling you all type of beautiful, sweet baby girl, you're going to think, oh, he's broke, but he's so sweet. And I'm saying this because it's not talked about enough how broke men use personality as a means of getting women because they have nothing else to offer. That's the only way they can compete. Men know that being broke and having a bad personality isn't going to cut it. So they have to pretend to have this amazing personality so you forget about them being broke. She says she pays for all their trips and all their activities and whatnot. So basically, he's getting to experience things and go to places that he couldn't usually afford. So of course, he's going to be on his best behavior. Of course, he's going to treat you amazing. He's a kept man and he's trying to keep his spot. She then went on to say, if he finally does have the ability to leave, what if he just walks away? And in most situations, they do walk away. Or even worse, he's going to take her money or the money he's been saving, then use it to impress another woman. And you know, she's probably not going to leave him because women who get on here asking for advice never take it. But ladies, please stop entertaining broke men. It's not worth it.
Paid for the hotel. I've paid for the rental of the car.
Dog. Dog. So I watched that video and then I watched her follow-up video because people asked, well, does he have a plan? See, while all the women was getting caught up in the word salad and her just rambling and yapping, she speaks perfect Japanese. If you hear and take the key parts where she really telling what's really going on, you wouldn't be surprised by this shit. She clearly just misses the lifestyle she had with the dude who had all the money. But she caught him in bed with another woman. And I guarantee you, she probably didn't just break up with him after that either. See, but now she went the complete fucking opposite. And now she gets a guy who's treating her nice and is nice to her and is a good dude or whatever. But he can't give her the lifestyle. And she's saying he's a broke dude. Number one, imagine being the dude that she's with right now. Because somebody out there knows who she with. She just put it on the internet. Y'all got to stop that, number one. So even if he was a good dude, I wouldn't talk to you now. So if anything, I see why he wasn't paying for nothing. Because look what he was dealing with, a goofball. But like I said, if you listen to what she was saying in between, that was the real detail. She said, I'm dating a broke dude. He wasn't broke. He's not broke. She said he had student debt. He owns a home and, he just living. But then she starts the video 5 seconds into the video. She says she's not in the place she's supposed to be at. But she's trying to keep up the lifestyle that she was able to live with old boy, her ex. She also said that the dude that she's with now does do things and does pay for stuff. He just does it when it's like special occasions, i.e. birthday, holiday, Valentine's Day, like special occasions. That's normal people shit to me. See, when you listen to the key details instead of all the shit she yapping, you can kind of get to the truth of what's really going on. She just missed her whole lifestyle. You go on her Instagram, you see she got Louis bags, she was taking trips, yada yada. But right now, she said, I'm not financially stable in my life right now. So you're gonna date. But she thinks because she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? But mentally, the fact that she would get on here and clout chase and expose the dude she's talking to with publicly like that lets you know she's a bird up here. So just because she pretty doesn't mean she has access to the type of dude she thinks to on the level she thinks at. They're not going to be in a relationship with her. She just fun. They ain't going to take her seriously. That's why the dude that had all the money he got caught in the bed with another woman. And all the women in the comments, sprinkle, girl, leave him. Yeah, they would tell her to leave him so they can turn around and get with somebody like him. Because from what she described, he sounds like a regular functioning adult. He can't be that broke. He own a home. He also got student debt, like a lot of y'all. So how is he broke? How is he broke? Because he can't buy you Louis bags? See, fellas, but this is why I tell y'all to get y'all paper right. Get your paper right, because then you could do whatever you want to. You can treat him however you want to. That nice guy shit only gets you so far, bro. You gotta be a man. You gotta be an asshole with some money. Period, point blank. And you know she misses the lifestyle of the ex with the money because she mentioned, and you can tell she clout chasing, worried about what other people think about her instead of the person that she with, because she stated in the video, oh, well, you see other girls, they're posting online about what their guy bought them and what trip they went on and did. Y'all live on social media. Y'all compare your lives to other women on social media who probably ain't living the way y'all think they living anyway. And that's y'all fucking problem. Get off the internet. Y'all are chronically online and chronically comparing yourselves to other people on the internet that you do not know, who are probably faking and living in filth and disgust and broke just like you. There's literally a video circulating right now that I'm going to stitch later about a psychiatrist who literally had to train herself and got trained by her mentor to basically not believe women, because she said women are so good at manipulating and telling stories to get you on their side that you will automatically believe them and feel sorry for them. So she had to train herself to not believe them. Just gonna leave y'all with that little tidbit.
What do you guys think about what all the stitches said? In another video, she talked about how the man has a house, he has a car, he's into so many debts. Maybe he just does not know how to manage his finances properly, or maybe he's actually truly putting on his best behavior because he knows that he cannot afford to be with this lady. Like, what do you guys think in the comment section? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, because there are so many advice, there are so many takes from different angles, and one which I totally like, I can say I 100% agree with, was the lady who talked about the fact that when you are with a man and you are doing what he's supposed to do, you automatically lack respect for him, which is the reason why you're online. Because if you actually respect this man, you will not be online talking about him. What do you guys think about that? I feel like I totally agree with that statement, because what if the man actually come across this video? How do you expect him to feel? I don't think he's ever going to feel good seeing that video. But then again, she sounded like a very sweet person, very like, genuine person who actually wants to ride. And she's even asking questions like, if I stick around and then maybe after getting all of his finances together, it might as well leave me. What do you think about all of this? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. This person said, what I took from it is their priorities are different. He is a homeowner with debt, not broke, just not wasteful with money, which I do not agree with. I don't agree with this. I don't think it's about not being wasteful with money. Doing some certain things is not you being wasteful with money. If you know you don't have the money to actually spend, there is no reason why you should be with her. Like, I don't think it's about wasteful with money. Another person said, how did you all watch this video and hear us say he is a homeowner etc, but still calling him broke? Exactly, he's not broke. He has a house, he has a car, he's paying debt. Like, for him to be able to get that level, to be able to pay those amounts monthly, definitely he is not broke. Maybe it just does not want to spend on her. Another person said it did not sound broke, but 100% stingy. That's another point. According to her, he has a good job and a mortgage. I think he just found the right one. Okay, the right one to be eating our own money. Okay. This person said she also mentioned he owns his own home and has a lot of debt. It seems like he's not good with money, not necessarily broke, which is actually my point. Like, if he has a house, he has a car, he has all this money, bills that he's paying, maybe he's not actually managing his finances well. If he needs help, I feel like he should be able to, maybe the lady should step up and help him manage the finances if she wants to actually stay with the guy, because he said he has a great personality, which people believe that he's putting that up because he doesn't want to spend on her. Another person said he got comfortable, she let him get comfortable, and she probably hasn't communicated her feeling assertively with him. I feel like I agree with this take as well. Like, he allowed the man to get comfortable with her, doing the heavy lifting or paying the bills, paying for the vacation. He wants to continue to enjoy all those benefits, and that's the reason why he's sticking around with a good personality, which it might probably not be a personality that she will enjoy for so long, and let me just hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation there. Thank you all so much for sticking around. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go and turn your bell notification on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.